Good afternoon. It is Tuesday the 13th of October and it is a new weekly reading vlog. I didn't really do much yesterday. I just lazed about because it was my holiday day. I don't really have many updates, although I did start the Fascinators. I read the first 40-ish pages on Sunday because me and Liv did an Instagram live and we did a little reading. Re-dyed my hair yesterday and I love this top. It's so cute. From the Land Before Time, if you don't know. I am actually working. I am literally about to go back now. So yeah, don't really have any updates. I need to read more of A Reaper at the Gates. And yeah, it's Bake Off tonight. Sunday we watched Gremlins as our Halloween movie, and then yesterday we watched Frankenweenie as a Halloween movie. I don't know how, I've never seen that film before. It's so good and I cried. But yeah, so tonight after Bake Off I'm going to watch Final Destination 1, which is one of my favourite films. I absolutely love the first 3 Final Destination films, so I'll be watching that. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly check in because otherwise I will forget again, and hopefully I can give you some reading updates later. Hello, it is Wednesday the 14th of October. I didn't end up checking in with you again yesterday. I can't actually remember what update I did give you. I read more of Reaper at the Gates yesterday before Bake Off. I watched Final Destination 1, and today I have read more of The Fascinators. So I am over halfway through. I've only got this little bit left. I'm really enjoying it. I think this is a standalone and I'm not sure if it is going to work as a standalone. I feel like there could be more, but we'll see. I've still got another 100 and something pages to go, so things could change. But that is my only real update today. My hair is like a bushy mess at the moment. I've had it in a plait all day and I've literally just taken it out and just brushed it with my fingers, not even with a brush, and it's going a bit crazy. But yeah, I don't have any updates. I am burning my Magic School Grace and Honey candle and it smells divine. I'm only burning that one. I was going to burn one of my others, but I'm burning that one because this is this has a magic school in it. So it's not actually set in a magic school, it's set in a normal school, and a group of friends have a magic club. But there is a magic school, and one of the best friends of the main character is trying to get into the magic school for college. So yeah, magic school candle was appropriate for this, and it smells so good, so good. But yeah, I now am going to get into my PJs and watch Final Destination 2 because that is tonight's movie and I'm excited. But yeah, that's my only updates, and hopefully I'll have some better updates for you tomorrow. I'm hoping I could maybe finish this tomorrow because I did 50 pages yesterday, 100 pages today. So I'm hoping I can finish this tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Friday, and then start on something new at the weekend. But we'll see. I'm going to stop babbling and watch the film now. Good evening. It is Thursday the 15th of October. I actually have mail and I have a reading update. I finished a book. I finished The Fascinators by Andrew Eliopoulos. I think that's right. This was really good. I gave it 3 stars. Really enjoyed it. And I forgot that it was the first in a series, so got really confused as I was 20 pages from the end and nothing had been resolved yet. And then thought to myself, oh, actually, this could be the first in a series, which redeemed it a little bit, because I was so close to giving it a 2-star because I was getting really annoyed that everything was going to be like jammed into the last 20 pages. Then used my brain and was like, maybe it's the first in a series, not a standalone. It's been a long day, okay? My brain's not working. But yeah, so I gave it 3 stars. I absolutely hate Delia. So Delia is one of the main character's best friends. She's a very big part of this book, and I absolutely despised her. She's a terrible friend and a terrible human being, and yeah, did not like her. Amber comes into it a little bit later, properly anyway, like into the book, and I actually ended up really liking her character. She was a surprise for me. So yeah, I expected to not like her, but I ended up really enjoying her character. And yeah, so her and Delia sort of switched places, because at first Delia was like okay, and then I was just like, actually Delia's a bit of a bitch. But anyway, on the Royal Readathon Villains Takeover, this was my Dr. Facilier prompt: read a book with magic. So yeah, that's another book ticked off my readathon. The next book I'm going to start is Legendary. I've been wanting to read this for ages. It's been put on a few TBRs this year and I've just not got to it. So hopefully, well, no. So this is going to be the month that I finally read book 2, and then hopefully I can try and get finale read before the end of the year. It most likely won't be in November because my November TBR is going to be mostly middle grade, but then maybe December I can fit in finale and complete another series, which would be great. I am going to start this tonight as well because it's still very early. I am going to be watching Final Destination 3 tonight. It is the best one in my opinion. But yeah, excited to start reading this. I'm going to start it tonight, read a little bit tonight, and then watch the film. Mail-wise, I did not think I would ever get this. This is the replacement one because my first one got lost in Heathrow Airport. It's my Audrey Rose plushie from Fae Crate. So when they opened up for sales, I got in there right away because I wanted Audrey to go with Thomas, who you can't see because he's right up there, but she is going to be going on the wall with him. I need to flatten down this dress because it's like folded the wrong way while it's been in the box. But yeah, so I got my Audrey Rose plushie finally. But yeah, the customer service was not great for this because it got stuck at customs. Oh, actually, I don't even know if it was at customs that it got stuck. It got stuck at Heathrow. I don't know if it was in customs or after customs, but Royal Mail never actually got it. So Royal Mail could not track it. Fae Crate would not help me at all with it. They were just like, oh, you need to raise a claim with USPS, which is great, but the claim went through wrong. It selected the wrong one. I selected the right one, checked everything over, hit the complete button or whatever button it was, and it changed it. And I can't contact them because I'm not US based and they don't have an international thing because USPS isn't doing great right now. And Fae Crate were just very unhelpful, and then started ignoring my emails. So I got a bit annoyed, chased them on social media because they tend to get back to you on emails if you chase them on social media. And then they said they'd send out a replacement, and then it took them, they said 2 to 3 weeks to send the replacement out. It took them 5 weeks, and that was only because I emailed them and asked them what the timeline was, because it had been a lot longer than what they said it would, and the next day I got a tracking, so I'm guessing they forgot about me, which is great customer service. And then the other thing that came was also Fae Crate. It was the Lost Book of the White Box. So this was a bit of a rip-off and I'm a bit annoyed at myself for getting it now. But I'm done with Fae Crate now because they are just getting to the point where they're just ripping off people. Their customer service is horrendous and I'm going to stop bitching about them now. But yeah, when I got the Queen of Air and Darkness box, when that come out, I got the box only because back then they did items only option or book only options or the whole box option, and paid with shipping, I paid about 58 quid. I paid 58 quid for this, Now there is the book in there, which I don't care about, only one of the items, but there's only 3 items and it costs 58 quid. And I'm like, I feel like I've just ripped myself off there. But you know what? I've got it now. I mainly got it for the plushie and the dust jackets. The other item was also cute. So they have, this isn't really a spoiler because they have posted this on social media and everything. So it is a plushie of Max, who is Magnus and Alex's adopted son. He is so cute. I love him. He was the reason that I got this box, because I wanted a Max plushie. I have no control, I know. But then the other items, so I'll show you the dust jackets because this again they posted on their social media. These are actually the dust jackets for the Infernal Devices, because obviously the 3rd book in the Eldest Curses trilogy is not out. This is for the 2nd book. So these are dust jackets for the Infernal Devices, which is Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess, and let me tell you, they are beautiful. I don't actually have hardbacks of these, but even if I did, these are being framed because the artwork on this is stunning. And who is the artwork? The artwork is by Alice Duke. Now, just so the first one is this. So it is obviously Tessa and Jem. It's stunning artwork. I don't know if you can see it properly with the light. So there's that one. Then we have, let's hold it up the right way. Then we have Tessa and Will. Again, beautiful. And then we have Will and Jem. I absolutely adore these. I am 100% going to frame them. I know I could try and get hold of hardbacks, but these are just too stunning, and I don't want to put them on books and risk ruining them. So I'm just gonna get a frame for them and frame them, which I still need to buy a frame for my my Nevernight dust jackets, because I got them like earlier this year and still do not have a frame. And then the 3rd item, which just skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to see, but it is a Chairman Meow badge, and this is really cute. I do really like this. So I really like the items. I just don't think it was worth the money. And then there's also the edition of The Lost Book of the White. It does, like with the other editions, have the reversible dust jacket, because they did have a cover change, and it does have the signed book plate. Now, I am not keeping this edition because I have 3 editions now, and this does not match any of my editions of Red Scrolls of Magic, so I will be selling this on. However, I am thinking I might keep the book plate to put in one of my other editions, so we'll see. I haven't decided if I'll keep the book plate or not yet, but yeah, that was my little haul. 2 plushes. So that is it for my updates now. I'm really glad it's Friday tomorrow. I have just felt so this week, but I am absolutely dreading next week and the week after, because my colleague is taking a very well-deserved holiday. She's not going anywhere really, because obviously lockdown, but she needs a break. She's worked through this entire pandemic, and she had a week off a while back, but that's not enough, and she definitely needs this holiday. But it means that I am literally on my own for 2 weeks, because there's only 2 of us on our team since our other team member got made redundant, which is great. But anyway, I am going to try and make the absolute most of this weekend, because I'm going to be stressed. I am not sure yet whether you will get much vlog footage for the next couple of weeks. So obviously this vlog will go up on Monday the 19th, and then I'm not sure if you will get a vlog the following week. It will depend on how much footage I end up with. So I don't know yet. My blog is probably going to take a bit of a hit. Where I've been so frazzled, I haven't been able to get ahead on myself with scheduling book reviews and things like that, and I currently do not have one for tomorrow, and I got a bit of news today which makes me not really have the energy, like the brain power, to type up a review, because I do want to do a review for this, but right now my brain just can't. So I don't know yet if I'm going to do a mini review for it, or if I'm just going to skip doing a review for tomorrow, which I don't really want to do, because I've been so consistent with my blog and my YouTube, to be honest, and I don't really want to fall behind, but at the same time I can't force myself, so I might give myself a bit of a break. I do have a post started up for next Wednesday on my blog, but I don't know if I'll have the brain power to finish doing that. Again, I will see how I feel, but yeah, sorry this took a bit of a dark turn. Brain's not in it right now. But yeah, I am gonna read a bit of this, and more importantly, get into PJs. Get into my PJs. Also, a sign to you how cold it was this morning in my house. I dug out my dressing gown. First time it's being used since like beginning of March. Not happy I've had to dig it out, but I'm also very happy because it's nice and cozy and I love it. But anyway, yeah, getting distracted, reading, and then watching a movie, and then going to bed. So I will catch up with you hopefully tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday the 16th of October, and it is actually morning, so I'm actually sat at my desk. Computer for work is not on yet, but I'll be turning it on in a minute because I'll be starting work in half an hour. But I thought I would give you a little update. So before I watched the film last night, I started Legendary, and I actually ended up reading 60 pages. So maybe my reading slump, no, I'm not even going to jinx it, do you know what, I'm not saying it. I'm going to try and read a little bit more before I start work. I have half an hour. I might do a quick planting on the Forest app and see how much I can get read. Hopefully I can get a massive chunk of this read today. Maybe even finish it tomorrow. Maybe. I'm going to try and dedicate some of tomorrow to reading, but we'll see how that goes, because I do also want to watch some Star Wars films. And by some, I mean like probably one Star Wars film and then one Halloween film. But yeah. So yeah, also I'm wearing one of my Loki tops. And I was feeling lipstick today. All I have on my eyes is mascara, and it looks a bit weird having really dark lipstick and no eye makeup. But do you know what? I just felt like black lipstick today, because black like my soul. So I'm gonna go read. Hello, it is Saturday the 17th of October, and I have just filmed my LitJoy unboxing, and I'm also wearing my new Loki dress. It's so soft and I love it. So yeah, I didn't update you yesterday. Are you shocked? Really? Because I'm not. So I did read a little bit of Legendary before I started work. I think I'm on page like 120 now, so I did make a bit of a dent in it, which is good. I didn't read anything else yesterday. I did watch episode 6 of Star Wars, and it's really weird because I have watched that film twice before last night. Once when I was a kid, and then once either end of last year or beginning of this year. And I don't remember absolutely nothing from that film. Like, it was literally like watching a film I've never watched before. But I did enjoy it. I still maintain that out of the 3, my favourite is episode 5. I just love Han. He's just so good. However, my favourite character from that trilogy remains C-3PO because he's just so sassy and I love him. And Chewbacca is a close second. But yeah, so yeah, we watched that, and then me and my mum watched Queen of the Damned, which is the greatest vampire film ever, and you can argue with me, but I am not going to listen because it is. Come out, wherever you are. See you on Death Valley. Love it. Anyway, also, Paul McGann's in it, and if you know me, you know I love Paul McGann. He was the 9th Doctor at Doctor Who. I've met him twice. Once to get something signed for my mum, and then me and my mum both got pictures with him a couple of years later, and at that Comic-Con. So I love him a lot. Anyway, so today the plan is I am going to watch 8-Legged Freaks because that is my film for today, and it's really weird. I absolutely hate spiders. I have like massive phobia of spiders. If a spider is in my room, I will not go into that room until it's gone. Yeah, I absolutely love 8-Legged Freaks. I think it's because they're these huge, unrealistic spiders. Like, if it was like, I've never even considered watching Arachnophobia because they are normal sized spiders, but 8-Legged Freaks, they end up radioactive and massive, and if you've never watched it, watch it. Also, Scarlett Johansson's a baby in it. I think she was like 15 or 16 when she filmed it, and she's so adorable. She's also so funny and badass because she's Scarlett Johansson. But yeah, so if you've never seen 8-Legged Freaks, I highly recommend it. It's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, that's our film for today, and then I think we are going to watch episode 7 of Star Wars, which I am so excited for because I've never seen these, and I'm very excited to see Ben Solo, not gonna lie. I wish I could tell you there was another reason I was that excited to watch him, but there's just not. Adam Driver is the reason. But yeah, so oh, and then tonight, Ashley at A Frolic Through Fiction and JD Ray Reads have their Patreon live show, so I will be watching that. But that's not till like super late tonight, so that's fine. But yeah, I am going to try and read a little bit. Whether I will get some reading done, I don't know, but I've also got a FaceTime with my nephews, so not sure. But yeah, so I'm going to stop babbling and go do something productive. So, I did not get any reading done today. I did watch The Force Awakens, and okay, I may be a little bit in love with Ben Solo. I knew this would happen. I am actually still watching Ashley and Jade's Patreon party, but I'm so tired. It has just gone midnight, so I thought I'd quickly come on here and wrap this vlog up. It's been a bit of a not really updating week again, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know if it will be like this for the next few weeks, but I hope you did enjoy what I did have to say, and if you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.